How's it going, guys? It's your boy Stas here. Welcome back to another video. So Opendoor stock right now is down over 1.5% in the midst of a green day for stocks where every U.S. index is in the green. The S&P's up 0.5%. QQQ's up over 1%. The Dow's up 0.25% as the Russell's up. Are you guys ready for this? 2.4%. Yes, so we're going to break down Opendoor, focus on the charts, where I see things going in the short term, and we'll cover the indices, maybe some other stocks later in the video. But first, guys, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and check out my Patreon. I get asked all the time, Stas, how do you run your portfolio? What stocks do you buy? How do you rebalance? When do you buy? When do you sell? All that's on Patreon. I post all my moves, weekly updates, full transparency, full portfolio screenshots, the whole 9 yards is on Patreon down below. And with that being said, let's dive into it, guys. So Opendoor right now is hovering just a hair over $10 a share, down over just 1% or 1.5%. And guys, it's been a rough day. I mean, not a terrible day, but it's been a choppy day, and we haven't seen much green at all today. It's been downtrending the entire day, including the pre-market. And the pre-market, we hit $10.70. That was at about what, 5 a.m., 5:15 a.m. East Coast time, and it's been downtrending, lower lows, lower highs ever since. Even now, when I'm making this video, guys, 3:30 p.m., middle of power hour, we're seeing a nice rally, but it's within the overall downtrend, right? It's within the overall downtrend, so we're not guaranteed to see a breakout yet, right? And as we pull the layers back, you're going to see some interesting things here. You're going to notice, all right, on the 5-day, 5-minute, we're looking decent, right? You can pretty much chalk this week up to a consolidation week so far, guys, honestly. And on the 30-minute chart, you're like, okay, we have an ascending triangle. Look at this. We have higher lows being made, including where we're at today. We're technically at a higher low right now. We have these higher lows being made into this resistance at about $11 a share, which we hit briefly, a couple days ago. We hit it yesterday. The high today from the pre-market was around $10.75. So it's really $10.75, $11 a share here is the resistance of this triangle. And guys, I mean, look, we have a golden cross on the 30-minute chart. If this triangle plays out, we could be seeing more upside. And I think I covered this in my video, my update yesterday. Let me show you here. A couple years ago, because Opendoor has been, trading on the public stock market for a couple of years now, a couple years ago, we saw a critical support level at about $13.50 back in 2021. That was before we collapsed. The floor fell through the stock in 2022. We held $13.50 pretty much all of 2021, guys. So that is the next gap to fill. That's kind of what I'm getting at here. If we're able to see this triangle play out, which as of now, we're not fully breaking out of this triangle yet, but we're showing signs of it playing out. If this plays out, we take $11 out, we take $11.50 out. Yeah, $13.50 could be where we go. So I like the way this is setting up. I'm not in the stock right now. Oops, I just knocked the mic. You guys know I'm not in the stock right now, but it is one that I was eyeing up for a pullback to the $7 range. But I'll be honest, man, I don't see it happening at this point. It looks like the 50 SMA caught up to it, the stock. It's at 860 now, the 4-hour 50 moving average. So if anything, we pull down to $859. But it kind of looks like it wants to break out. But we have to wait for it. It's not guaranteed. We just got to wait for it. And I'm going to set my alert at $11 per share. I'll do another one at $10.75. That's a good spot for another alert. Let me do that right now. There we go. And yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to Opendoor. I mean, it's a crazy day overall, pretty volatile, choppy kind of day, but we're positioning ourselves nicely heading into tomorrow. And sometimes that's how the market is, guys. Not every day is going to be an explosive day in either direction. Some days, sometimes multiple days in a row, you're going to have just setup days or just consolidation days, boring days, in other words, that set you up for that big move whenever it comes, if it comes, because it's not guaranteed. But I feel like we're slowly setting ourselves up here in this triangle, and I feel like we're gonna break out, but we have to wait for it. And again, that's why my alerts are set 1075, or 1075, and I put one at $11 per share as well. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And by the way, I was looking at my analytics, guys. I think 50% of you watch the content, but you're not subscribed. You don't follow along. What's going on? Hit that subscribe button. Hit that follow button. I appreciate you all for tuning in, but I need you to subscribe. Thanks. I appreciate all you guys, as always. So let's go through some other stocks quickly here. Intel is obviously leading the market today, 22%. I think at one point it was up 30 freaking percent, guys. Now it's at $30 a share. We hit 33.40 earlier in the day. So Intel's going bananas. Crowdstrike is also going ballistic. This stock's up 13% on the day, which is completely breaking out again. We have a golden cross well above both moving averages. Now it looks like we're getting close to the highs from earlier in July. So Crowdstrike, let me see the catalyst today. Looks like Crowdstrike holdings are trading higher as investors react to yesterday's announcement about the company's AI initiatives and acquisition plans. Also, multiple firms raised their price targets on the stock. So Evercore ISI adjusted their target to 430 from 405. Baird, I always say that wrong. Baird, they adjusted it to 490 from 460. Stifel to 515 a share, guys. So a lot of boosts in price targets for Crowdstrike. Got some good news yesterday, and the stock's on fire, 13%. About time we got a catalyst. You guys know I used to own this stock. I bought it July of 2024, so over a year ago, and I sold it when I got to the 500, 515 range last time. Back in July, I actually sold pretty much right at the top. So I made a good amount of money on Crowdstrike. And honestly, it's kudos to everybody that's still in it. I'm happy that you're making money if you're still in it, but I'm on the sidelines on it for now. I put my money elsewhere. And another one I sold out of was AMD. You guys know I sold completely out of AMD couple days ago. I took profits a couple months ago on some of the position, and when was that? Monday, I took profits on the rest, and I put my money elsewhere. I actually put my money into DEFT, which is DeFi Technologies, which is this newer stock I own, smaller company, about $1 billion, a little less than that, about $850 million, $900 million company. They're going to do 200, or at least they're guiding for $220 million of revenue this year. Forward P of a 14. Eric Jackson's behind the stock. He's behind the guy behind Opendoor, right? So it's one that I think is very promising in the short term, honestly, and also longer term. But I like it for a big move in the short term here. In the next couple months, 6 months, I think this could be a $3.50, $4 stock. It is risky. I mean, guys, it's one of those. It's $1 billion. It's a $2.70 stock, so tread carefully. But I've done my research on it. I've tracked it for months, and the stock's just been going down for a while. But I think something's going to give here, guys. I think we're about to break out. We also have a bull flag in the making. You guys see that on DEFT. And on the 1-year chart, I mean, look, we held pretty good at $2. That's been a support for a year now. And look, each time we've bounced off that, we've gone to at least the mid $3 range. And the high here is $5. So Yeah, DFT. I'm in this one. This is the one that I'm in instead of Opendoor because, quite frankly, I missed the big move on Opendoor and I'm eyeing up my entry on it. And that's the thing, guys. If you miss a big move on a stock, there's always you gotta look. Not always you gotta find a new stock, but there's always places where you can look, and DEFT is one of those, in my opinion, that I think is slept on. People know about it, but it's one of those sleeping giants that I think could do quite well, and we'll see. We'll see. DEFT is the ticker. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Join the email stock newsletter. It's free, and check out the Patreon if you want to see what I'm doing in my real money portfolio, guys. It's all on Patreon. Link down below, or go to stasserfs.com/Patreon. That's STASSERFES.com/Patreon. Make sure you guys join. And with that being said, cheers. Oops, I almost dropped that. Cheers. I'll catch you all in the next video.